Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Campus Care Ed Talks. Ed Talks is a platform where educators and leaders come on board and express their viewpoints related to education and society. A topic for the discussion is: are we prepared for technology driven education or not? And to express their viewpoints on the same, we have with us Mrs. Roopa Ma'am, Principal of Sri Chaitanya Techno School. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am. It's so good to have you here. And we have Mr.
Thank
Sandeep,
you.
sir, Principal of Sainiketan Central School, Karnataka. A very warm welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon to everyone.
Good afternoon, sir. So let's start off with the session now. Okay, Rupa ma'am, over to you. So our viewers would like to know technology has become an inseparable part of our life now. So do you think we are prepared to adopt technology driven education?
Yeah. A very good afternoon to one and all. I think technology has become inseparable part of our life. Of course, it has not left education because from past 2 years we are in the same situation where we were undergoing through the difficult times of pandemic, where I think the technology was the platform where we have to take the schooling or education in the service. Actually, when it comes to education, it is a global community because it is not a region specific, not a group specific, or it is a service which we are giving it, and it is a continuous service where we cannot stop. So when pandemic has arrived, so it is not possible to stop the education as well. So at that particular stage, technology was the one which has, given the paved the way for the field of education. So that's what we have, understood in this pandemic, and uh, now that technology has become a part of the education. So, in what way? We have so many ways where we have adopted this technology in the field of education, maybe the tech-based classrooms, gamified learning, game-based, education services we are giving, robotics we are giving, including during this pandemic or the technological classes or the online classes, where we have gone to the digital field trips as well. So these are the certain, techniques or wherein technology has made its way in the field of education, and education without the technology also is incomplete. That's what is my view.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for the very brief explain. Over to you, Sandeep, sir. What do you think with the inception of technological advancement? Do you think schools should adopt complete automated classrooms with everything being taught on slideshows, PPTs, and videos?
Yes. And according to me, I can tell you very clearly, uh, people didn't even think that, okay, there would be a person rather than a teacher coming and teaching children. Okay. But during the pandemic, I can tell you very clearly, we were all panicked. So, what next? Because the schools have stopped, nothing was there. Indeed, to reach the children who are sitting in the home where the process wherein lockdown was going on. Uh, I am talking about this only 1 or 2 years back, but before that also, yes, there were technologies wherein the schools were installing AV boards, audiovisual boards in the classrooms, and a teacher used to go switch on the system, and then she used to teach. If the child doesn't understand, then immediately they used to switch on the AV boards and they used to tell, yes, this is what I was teaching all about. Because a child will, there are three types of learners, I can tell you. Those who learn through hearing, those who learn through seeing, and there is like one more, we call it as kinesthetic. They learn both the ways. So that is how it will be more effective when I teach it on the board. So that is what the teacher used to think, and then they used to teach them. But that was not the main source. Every time, yes, you switch on the TV, there should be a person called as teacher who has to explain what is going on the TV or what is going on in the visual. So that was a major concern. The teacher was required. Yes, later on, what happened? Yes, there were no children. Only we used to teach the four walls wherein children were sitting at their houses. What they were doing, whether they were listening or not, the process came in. We were telling that no mobiles are allowed in the schools, but school went on in mobile, stating that yes, you can go on with the online classes later on. So that is what the things have come up with. So I can really tell you, yes, technology has taken us far away what we have thought beyond. To tell you very clearly, yes, there were days wherein, yes, we were like only teaching, and people were learning just to listening. Next, the stage came. Yes, we were about to show. We were not wasting the time to draw the pictures on the board. Yes, everything was ready made. All the companies came up with many of the particular stuff wherein you have everything being prepared for you. It's like a spoon feeding for the teachers. You switch on, every data is there on the board. Yes, only thing is, yes, everywhere the technology has come up, but behind this, a lot of commercial things have happened. Only thing where technology has grown, yes, where the commercial is seen. Till now, yes, there are some of the schools wherein they are not using technology. They are just going roughly with the teaching process. Yes, they say yes, it's outdated. We have to come up with technology. That is what the parents request, and that is the reason many of the schools which are outdated, they're coming down. They're closing themselves. So this is what is going on. So as per my knowledge, I can tell you very clearly, yes, technology has taken us far apart from what we were before 10 to 15 years back.
Thank you so much, Sandeep, sir. Thank you so much. Uh, Over to you, Rupa ma'am. Do you think technology plays an instrumental part in improving the learning of students, and do you agree?
Completely agree. Because see, if suppose I have to explain this, technology plays an instrumental part in the student's life. Go to classroom teaching. The classrooms nowadays, almost all the schools, including the government schools, are getting digitalized. That's because there are certain concepts in the curriculum which needs to be taught in the classroom, but with the help, as Sandeep sir already said, there are three, four types of learners. Learning by the, listening, visualizing, and also the kinesthetic learners by doing the experiments. So when it comes to the classroom level, where a teacher has to handle 35 students all together explaining the concept, I think she has to, have the some instrumental setup where she can explain the concept clearly to the learners. For example, if I have to take, in a classroom, a teacher has to explain on the ecosystem. In ecosystem, when it comes, we have, terrestrial, aquatic, and forest ecosystems like that. No, we cannot take the children either to the live place, or we cannot explain it. When we are explaining, either child has to go ahead with the imagination. Rather, if the class is equipped with the instrument of digital setup, the forest ecosystem can be brought in the classroom. Not only that, different concepts, the mathematical concepts may be like Pythagoras theorem, or with respect to the linguistic, language, literature, maybe the songs, poems, and authors, about the authors. So when all these things have to be explained, I think technology helps in the classroom level. Hence, it has become an instrumental part where it can explain the each and every part of curriculum, and it is a very good uh, skill and the tool for the teachers in order to inculcate the concept in the learners. That's what I feel. Hence, the teachers and the students both have to be tech savvy.
Thank you so much, Rupa ma'am. Sandeep sir, what do you think? Considering a pandemic, students learned from home while people were working from home. And do you think students, schools, and teachers should continue teaching on a remote basis, hybrid basis, or fully in school basis? What are your views?
Ma'am, I can very clearly tell you. Uh, See, when it comes to the technology learning, we don't know how many people are learning and what is happening. To tell you very frankly, because there were some situations wherein yes, the children were just switching off the cameras and they were like telling the teacher, yes, we are there present here, but what they were doing, we were not clearly known. To tell you very frankly, one example I wanted to give you, there was online class going on in my school, and the child was having his bath, and yeah, the mother was just taking the towel and just she was wiping his head, and she was telling, yes, he's here, he's right now right in the front of a camera. So we were seeing what the particular thing was going around. The child was very small indeed, but yes, this was happening. So we were not sure how many, like if I was taking a class, 100% children were about to be attended. There were children only 30% who were really listening to that, and remaining 70% they were not doing it. So the concern was because they were not interested in that. Because here, every time in the classroom, I can tell you, if the child goes here and there, sees here and there, we can tell, hey, what are you doing? Concentrate here. Yes, what are you doing? We can't see everyone in the screen there. Only one or two children, or maximum 5 to 6 children, can be seen at a time on the screen. So, what they were doing, if they see here and there also what is going on beside them, we were not knowing. So, that is a concern what we had. And we can't tell, like, I can't tell, yes, everything can go online now. Yes, you sit at the house, we will teach online. No, there is a requirement of a teacher. Yes, there is a requirement of a class. Every child should sit right in front of our eyes, then only it will be very effective to teach, and we can analyze and justify the child, yes, whether the child is doing this one, we can tell the parent, because or else it is very difficult for us to analyze the child. Yes, online exam, we had given some of the online exams for the children also. I can tell you very clearly, most of the online exams were attended by the parent rather than the child. Yes, but the name was of the child, but the parent was attending the online examination, and they were telling, yes, I have attended. But when we came to know after, once the school got started in Karnataka, the schools got started a little bit early, so in the month of September or something like that. When we got all the, like, my school strength is around 2,500 children we have right now, up to 3,000 children. So when we started the school, at a time the children came to our school, we were surprised to see the child is not able to write their own name. So this was a situation of the child what was there through the online classes. But the same thing will not happen in the offline classes. The child will know what need to be done, what homework to be submitted. Everything should will be on their toes. So it is, this is right, this is wrong. Yes, we have to do this one. We should not do this one. Everything discipline wise, chapter wise, study wise, knowledge wise, everything will be up to the mark when they come to school. But in the online classes, no, it is not possible. Yes, the same online could be bought in the school through the AV boards, yes, through the internet connection, where using the technology we can give more information to the children. Like, but in the particular mobile, it is very difficult for us to reach everyone. So this is what I feel.
Thank you.
Can I add to it, Mahek?
Yes, sure, ma'am.
Yeah. There is, I completely agree with Sandeep sir. There is no alternate for physical schooling because technology is something man-made and it is artificial, and school and education is something which we have to adapt in the real life situations. So, wherein the learners have a specific, learning is not only with respect to curriculum. Of course, we are preparing the children for tomorrow, and technology in education should prepare them in such a way that they should work towards the constructivism for the future. Because there are both the cases of possibility where a child uses technology for the positive in a positive way or a negative way. See, we give gamified learning, but even children play the games. So wherein it has led to lot of the losses, financial losses for the parents, where we tell education with the technology. Our motto is to, induce the skill set in the children where they become successful learners, not only good human beings. They have to also become good human beings in the society. That means in the classroom, they learn many things other than curriculum. Can be teamwork, can be, public speaking, can be the leadership qualities. There are many things which needs to be learned, which so-called social skills, and the school is the platform, or the physical classes is the platform for that. It has been observed when we go for the online, the virtual learning, which had happened for 1 or 2 years, the child when returns to the physical classes is not able to mingle up with the peer group. So that is what they feel, so much hesitant to mingle up with their own friends of the same age group. And also, the teachers have find it very difficult to bring the self-esteem and self-confidence back to the child. It has taken time. Hence, technology, what I feel, has to be used. Technology has to be used for the learning in a progressive way with the guidance of the teachers and the parents. So that is very, very important as per my this thing, because we are working, being educators, we are working towards the value-based education, not only, dumping or inculcating only the curriculum and technology in the minds of the students or the learners, where they have to give good contribution or the positive contribution to the society. That's very, very important. And every one of us, maybe the parents or the teachers and the educators, academicians, should keep this in mind, that technology is temporary. Use it in a positive way and a constructive way. That's what I feel.
Thank you so much, Roopa ma'am, for adding on. Thank you so much, Mr. Sandeep sir and Roopa ma'am. It was so great to have you here, ma'am and sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Can we leave? Can I leave the meeting?
Yes, ma'am. And for all the viewers out there watching us, please subscribe to our channel for more stuff like this. Thank you.
Thank you.